Hill. I am an independent actor, and this is a piece from Frequency by Jason Peters. I know this is crazy. Let me just talk, okay? I want to tell you about love and what I think love is. I started playing guitar September 21st, 1984. I remember feeling my fingers on those steel strings. I remember the strings cutting into my fingers and spreading my wrist and feeling alive, and feeling what I thought love was. Now let me explain. My father left me when I was 2 years old. My mother, she left me shortly afterwards. So I never knew what love was. And sometimes that's better. Sometimes if you believe that your mother and father were killed by a Zulu cannibal tribe while doing missionary work, you feel that they loved you. And I know you might think a Zulu cannibal tribe is racist, but it's not. I checked on Bing. Now, when I look at you, I know what love is. You don't mind the zits on my ass, and you don't mind that my face looks like a Sasquatch's wet dream. And I'll always remember the night I came home to you. It was my 21st birthday. And I remember when I crapped the bed, and I looked at you and I said, I'm so sorry. And you smiled. And you picked up the feces and started playing with them like they were your own personal dolls. I'll always remember, and I'll always love that. And I love you, Emma. So what do you say we get out of this nut house and make something of that? Thank you.
Hi, Josh.
Camera's rolling. Action.
Hi, I'm Alana Rosenmingle. I'm 7 years old and from Denver, Colorado. I'm putting Rocky in his doghouse so everyone can see him as we dance. It's for my website. I want the whole world to know that I have the best dog in the world. Where is he? What happened to Rocky? I saw him at 6:45 and he was still there. Did anyone see what happened to my dog? Just a dog? Is the Eiffel Tower just a tower? Is Mount Rushmore just a mountain? And is the American flag just a flag? Whatever. If anyone in this room took my dog, tell me now. I have a superific idea. Haley, why don't you find the person who took Rocky? You're great at guessing things, and you always guess the school lunch. Come on, Haley. Don't you want to solve a real-life mystery? You can be a real detective. Thank you.
Excellent. Let's get practice. Would you like to try that? You know how the attitude you had in the end, at the very end, how you changed your voice somewhat lower and whispering? Like, you know, would you try the beginning like that? And at the end, maybe get real excited? Just so you see what it's like to play it differently.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
When you're ready.
Should I do this later or no?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Action.
I'm putting Rocky in his doghouse so everyone can see him as we dance. It's for my website. I want the whole world to know that I have the best dog in the world. Where is he? What happened to Rocky? I saw him at 6:45 and he was still there. Did anyone see what happened to my dog? Just a dog? Is the Eiffel Tower just a tower? Is Mount Rushmore just a mountain? And is the American flag just a flag? Whatever! If anyone in this room took my dog, tell me now. I have a superific idea! Haley, why don't you find the person who took Rocky? You're great at guessing things, and you always guess the school lunch. Come on, Haley. Don't you want to solve a real-life mystery? You can be a real detective. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, I'm Mark Knapp. I'm independent, and my email is marknapp@msn.com. So I'm sitting there, it's the first day of biology class, and there's this girl sitting across from me. We're introducing ourselves, and I color coordinate everybody in my life. So even though this girl has pale white skin, to me she's a black girl. Black hair, black jacket, black mole on the side of her nose, and she starts speaking.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have you cut for a second.
Okay.
Can you please deliver your line to the camera?
To the camera? Okay.
Because we're just gonna get your forehead that way if you don't,
I see. Okay.
all right? Please, and in action.
So it's the first day of class, and there's this girl sitting across from me, and she may have pale white skin, but to me she's a black girl. Since I color coordinate people in my life, she has black hair, black jacket, black mole on the side of her nose, and it's different, you know. That mole is just this weird thing about her, strange, different, you know. And I'm sitting there, and she starts speaking, and boy is she passionate. She's not taking this class because it's a requirement. She's taking this class because it is important, damn it, an important subject. And she is different. It's weird because most people I meet, they're fine with being normal. This girl wants to be important. She wants to be big. She's the type of girl, she's so passionate about music that she even drives a sonata. And it's strange because you don't meet that many people like that who are different in that way. And she's looking at me. And I'm a creep, and I don't know what to... and I just freeze because I don't know what to do. All right. I'm done, thank you.
Very good, Mark. I've heard you read. Can I ask you to do it one more time and more direct to the camera with a little bit more, rapidly trying to get this information out? Because it's made you freeze and then you're trying to break it.
Yeah.
You're trying to break out of it, but in the end you can't. All right?
Okay. All right.
Tell it to me, Mark.
All right, fine.
Just tell it to me.
Okay. So, it's first day of biology class. This girl sitting across from me, we're introducing ourselves. And she's, even though she's a pale white girl, to me she's a black girl. Because I color coordinate people, Brenda's blue, all this different stuff. And she is just, and she has a black jacket, black hair, black mole on the side of her nose. You know, that mole makes her even sexier. And it's the type of thing where she starts speaking. And she's saying, and she's talking, and she says that she's taking this class because it's not a requirement, but because it's important, damn it. It is something that is important, and she loves music. She wants to drive a sonata, and then she looks at me, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say because I'm just a creep sitting here, and I'm done. I just don't know what to say. Sorry.
Lift your head slowly, stare at the camera. And cut. Nice job, Mark.
My name is Ana Gonzalez Dorta. I'm 20. My email is ana.gonzalez.dorta@gmail. And I'm gonna do a piece that's called Cold-Blooded Murder. And I'm gonna try to do the best I can. So okay. You wanna know, I suppose, what turns a nice little girl like me into a cold-blooded murder? You want the truth? You want to know why I did it? Why I killed all those 6 girls? It's because I liked it. I don't expect you to understand, because you have no idea. To hold someone's lives in your hand, to be in control. You see, there's always this moment of acknowledgement between a victim and their killer. That moment, they realize their power. And you look at them, and they look at you, and they plead with their eyes, they beg for mercy for their lives. And then you have a split second to decide. To save them? Well, that would be great. You could give them back to their family, to their friends, to the people they love. But to kill them, no, that's something different. Just look at these girls. They didn't deserve their lives. It was the actor, the model, the sport woman. They were the best, and that meant nothing to them. I've never been the best. Pretty, but never the prettiest. Smartest, but never the smartest. They didn't deserve what they had. You know, I always wanted to be remembered. I've never been pleased with the idea of just simply living my life, dying, and being forgotten. And I won't be, will I? You're gonna remember me for my achievements. Sure, you think I'm a monster, you think I'm a terrible person, but I can assure you, you're not gonna go home and to your stupid, boring lives and forget about me. Oh no. I'm willing to bet I'm gonna be in your mind for quite some time. That's it.
Very good. You do that just one more time, but be more cold with it. As if whoever you're speaking with doesn't believe you, and almost you have to cram it down the throat.
Okay.
Okay?
Just trying so hard to remember.
Just speed it up, and it'll come to you because of the process.
Yeah.
Just be cold, and like, this person doesn't believe you, so don't be as theatrical. Just tell it to us as cold, and this is how it is. And action.
You want to know, I suppose, what turns a nice little girl like me into a cold-blooded murderer? You want the truth? You want to know why I killed all those 6 girls? It's because I like it. Sure, I don't expect you to understand, because you have no idea what it's like. To hold someone's lives in your hands, to be in control. That's something different. There's always this moment of acknowledgement between a victim and the killer. The moment they realize your power. And you just look at them, and they look at you, and they plead with their eyes. They beg for mercy for their lives. And you have a split second to decide. To save them? Sure, that'll be great. You can just give them back to their families, to their loved ones. But to kill them, that's something different.
Good. Thanks, John. All right.
Cool. Whenever.
Camera's rolling.
Thanks. So need a slate, your name, agent. If you don't have an agent, just give us your email.
Okay. Hi, I'm Miley Hugh. I am independent and I'm 20 years old. Email address is going to be my first name, period, last name. That is spelled MAILE, period, HIU, @gmail.com or uc.denver or ucdenver.edu is fine too. So either one of those. Okay.
Your lead in, please.
Okay.
No apes.
Personally, I would have done the monkey idea. Sounded cool. Fresh. Is that all?
All right, thank you. Can you do it? Can we try one more? Just take and don't be playful with it at all.
Okay.
You watch these guys just be jerks for the last hour.
Okay.
And they've just blown their presentation, and you've heard part of their presentation, which they didn't give, which is the AIDS deal.
Okay.
And you're blowing them off.
Okay. Cool. Do you want to do that thing again?
No apes.
Personally, I would have done the monkey idea. Sounded cool. Fresh. but
Okay, there's a different attitude. Okay, anything else?
We have something in common.
Okay. All right, play with another attitude. Play it absolutely hysterically. These guys were idiots and they blew it, and you're almost cracking up at them. But don't be joyful at the end.
okay.
That's fresh. Just play with it.
Okay.
Lead.
Personally, I would have done the monkey idea. Sounded cool, fresh.
Pretty much shaking your head no at them the whole time. You know, it's like the idiots.
Do you want me to go again?
Sure. Put a lead in mind, please.
No apes.
Personally, I would have done the monkey idea. It sounded cool, fresh.
Fools. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, thanks.
Hi, I'm Andre Gilbert. I'm a part of Andre Gilbert Talent, for which I am the sole actor and executive. You can find me around the department, and I'm going to be doing a monologue from Whitest Kids You Know. There's a couple of words that are just flat out illegal to say. The primary one of that is, I want to kill the president. Which is okay when I said it because it's educational. I'm telling you that if you said, I want to kill the president, it would be totally illegal. So if someone ever came up to you and said, I think someone should kill the incumbent president of the United States of America, they are breaking the law. But if they said a second line, with a mortar launcher, that's totally legal, because that's part of a second, absolutely unrelated clause. You can say with a mortar launcher as freely as you want. But if you add context to that, it can become illegal. For example, if you said with a mortar launcher, and the best way to do that would be from the 36th floor of the Stanley building because there's no security there at night and it would give you a free 45-degree angle to the west wing to maximize collateral damage. That's super illegal. Do not say that to anyone. But if you are interested in saying that to anyone, we meet underneath the Golden Gate Bridge on Tuesdays. Our password is Sig Semper Tyrannis. Thank you.
Very good, Andre. Andre,
Yes.
someone has just said that to you. They want to kill the president. And you're explaining why they can't. But don't be dramatic.
Okay.
Just like, oh, you fool.
All right. Ready? No. There are some words that you just cannot say, man. Like, I want to kill the president. You can't say that. I can say that because it's educational. But if you say, I want to kill the president, you are breaking the law. There is no way that someone can get away with saying something like, I seriously think someone should kill the incumbent president of the United States. But if you made that a separate, or if you use the phrase with a mortar launcher, that's okay, because that's a separate clause, you see? Like, you know, with a mortar launcher might not necessarily be linked to the first phrase, but you can make it illegal if you add context to that. Like, the best place to do it would be from the 36th floor of the Stanley building because there's no security and it would give you a 45-degree angle to the west wing where to maximize collateral damage. Totally illegal. Do not say that. But if you are looking to say that, then our group meets underneath the Golden Gate Bridge on Thursdays and our password is Sig Semper Tyrannis.
Excellent. Very good, Andre. Good.
Hi, my name is Tim Nickel. I am independent. My range is 25 to 35. And I'm doing a monologue from the Chum Scrubber.
Contact, please. Contact.
Oh, sorry. Tim at writtenwithoutconsent.com. All one word. Ever since high school, Troy wanted to play guitar in a rock band. He felt stupid for wishing it because he knew he wasn't any good. He had a crush on this one girl since he was 13 that he never even talked to. But I bet you he wished he did. And even after high school, he was still talking about her. He liked you, you know. he felt sorry for you. He just didn't want to end up like his father. He was so very smart. He had all these wonderful ideas that he would never express to anybody unless if you asked him. It was always good like that. He would take these wonderful pictures of people without them even knowing so that he can get the best reactions. I miss him, you know. He was my best friend. Troy was my best friend, and I'm just wish that I knew that he was going to do this. Thank you.
Okay. System arranged. So whomever you're talking to,
Yes.
this is all matter of fact. You don't even get to that emotional part until I miss him. So it's just straight out, it's a pitch. Yeah, Tim was like that, you know, it's like you gotta get it out of your soul and just, so share it, do it quicker, and more eye contact with the camera.
Sure.
All right, just take that information and go.
Troy really wanted to play guitar in a rock band. He knew that he wasn't any good, so
Just speed it up, I'm sorry, start again, just
sorry.
have more fun.
Troy really wanted to play guitar in a rock band, and he knew that he wasn't any good at it, so he felt stupid for wishing it. He had this crush on this one girl back in high school, but, you know, he never talked to her. But I bet you he wished that he did. And even today, he was still talking. He would be talking to her today about it. You know, he really liked you. He just felt sorry for you. He just didn't want to be like his father. Oh man. He had all these wonderful ideas. He was so very smart. And he had all these great and wonderful ideas that he would never share with anybody unless if you actually asked him. And on the side of all that, when you actually talked to him, he was fantastic. Miss him, you know? He was my best friend. And I wish that I knew that he was going to do this.
Nice, Tim.
Thank you.
I'm Jason Ari. I'm with Marvel's Talent Agency.
Okay, Jason, action.
Okay. All right, my turn. Do I care what level you're on? It's my turn. Yeah. You better save it. I'll give you about 5 seconds. That's 3. Oh, your time's up. I don't care if you're gonna go tell Ethan, because he doesn't seem to harm me. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I did kick him off. Why? Whoa. Okay, come on. He's been playing all morning.
Jason, see the camera. The mic's over here, bud.
He's been playing all morning. Fine. Here you go. Yeah, that's all you got.
Okay, nice job, Jason. I'll let you do it one more time, all right? Stay in your place, all right? Just stay on your mark and talk to the camera and be faster about it, you know? Don't be so, like, flushed with it and, you know, don't give a darn, you know? Just really talk to the camera and get a little more excited about your lines,
Okay.
okay? And you don't have to do the bend down or anything, just do it all standing up there so the camera keeps you in.
All right, my turn. Did I ask you how many levels you had? I don't care. Okay, now you better save it. I'll give you like 5 seconds. Okay, time's up. Yeah, that's right. Go tell Ethan. I don't really care. Okay. Yeah, I kicked him off. What's the problem? Come on, he's been playing all morning. God, I think it's my turn. Really? You're gonna do this to me? Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I'm Ryan Mack. Don't have an agency. My email is ryanmacdon, ryanmacdonn @gmail.com. Let's get this going, Kevin.
Whoa, this is a safe environment, remember?
Well, I don't feel really safe after your little outburst there.
Sorry, Bud, you're right. But it was a really stupid idea that I'd be embarrassed to bring 2 executives, let alone a child on the street.
I hate you.
Let's just finish up our top 3 ideas for the meeting your cousin got us with the execs of today. They gotta be polished.
And all I gotta do is throw on some underwear. After we're done, I'll be ready to go.
One more time, have much more attitude, will you?
Okay, what's the feel of the scene? I mean, I kind of walked into it.
Jen?
What's
Okay,
going on?
so you're optimistic. You just
Okay.
You just pitched an idea that Kevin just actually did not like about.
Oh, okay.
You know, you guys are actually going to go and pitch some ideas to to film executives.
Okay, cool.
He's so tall, it doesn't take much for him to move out of the
like a
frame
little of this.
at
All
all.
I gotta do.
Just stay in place if you would.
Okay.
And I would say more attitude, Tim.
Yes.
Okay.
What type of attitude are we feeling? I'm sorry, is this like kind of offensive after, I send
offensive.
him my thing and he's like,
What? Let's try offensive first, and then we'll try one more time.
All right.
Something else.
alright Kevin, watch out.
Okay, we're rolling.
Whoa, this is a safe environment, remember?
Well, I don't feel very safe after that little outburst right there.
Sorry, Bud, you're right. But it was a really stupid idea that I would be embarrassed to bring the executives, let alone a child on the street.
I hate you.
Let's just finish up our top 3 ideas for the meeting your cousin got us with the execs today. They gotta be polished.
And all I gotta do is throw on some underwear after we're done and I'll be ready to go.
One more time. A little. It's almost anger, and it's almost like, oh, I hate you. I mean, loud.
All right.
It's saying.
Ah!
Yeah.
Alright, deal.
Just take the variation. Okay.
Third take.
Okay. Action.
Whoa, this is a safe environment, remember?
Well, I don't feel very safe after your little outburst there.
Sorry, Bud, you're right. But it was really stupid idea that I would be embarrassed to bring to the executives, let alone a child on the street.
I hate you.
Let's just finish up our 3 top ideas for the meeting your cousin got us with the execs today. They gotta be polished.
And all I gotta do is throw on some underwear afterwards and we'll be ready to go.
Nice. Nice. Good follow. Any other read?
Hi, my name is Malcolm Tucker. I'm with Radical Artist Agency, and I'll be doing a monologue by Neil Simon. Let me have the satisfaction in letting you happy. You let everyone else take care of you. Well, everybody but me. Your brother. You know, not once did I ever get a happy birthday. I get it. If there are 2 brothers in the family and one's out working all day, the one who stays home gets to be the favorite. But you know, I never told this to anybody, but I think you're a child. I think you're a spoiled little brat, and it's got...
Okay, we're back in business, we're rolling.
Let me have the satisfaction of making you happy. You let everyone else take care of you. Well, everybody but me. Your brother. Why am I always being left out of the family? I get it. If there are two brothers in the family, one's out working all day, the one who gets to stay home gets to be the favorite. Not once did I ever get a happy birthday. You know, I never told this to anybody, but I think you're a child. I think you're a spoiled little brat. And as God is my judge, many nights I lay awake in bed just envying you. Just for once, I'd like to see what it feels like to be the favorite.
Okay, do we have a read for Malcolm?
Yes.
Good view. Okay, what do we have?
Hey Malcolm, have you ever seen 300?
Yeah.
Okay, can I get your best impression of that messenger? The one that says madness?
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. All right.
Are we rolling?
All right. I should take my glasses off.
We're rolling. Action.
So should I just say that one line, or just that one
Just
word? You want to improv it, or?
Go ahead and just go and just improv it.
All right. This is madness!
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 This is dumb!
This is dumb!
Very good.
Thank you.
So, you want to know how I get lots of girls?
But find me faster. We have more upbeat.
Okay. Well, this is my secret. See, I'm smart, and I was smart enough to figure out that you need to understand a girl, and she needs to understand you. So, what you need is a pack of Oreos, go somewhere private, and eat them. That's all you need.
Great action.
Hi, I'm Michael Sone. I'm independent. And what else?
Just contact information.
Oh, okay. Phone number 720-229-2974 or michaelcerrone@live.com.
Can you spell that for us?
CIRRONE. Okay. I stopped drinking at 17. When you stop drinking, you don't need AA. Falling into a bonfire is a one-step program. You know, big, huge beach party middle of the night. Whole school was there. So I was walking on the beach and I tripped and fell on this blanket and my hands. So my hands burning and I screamed. So my buddy Scott, who got absolutely nowhere, picked me up, threw me to the ground, and then my palm stayed right on the log. And then my friend stopped and stomped me out. So afterwards, they just put a blanket, put it over me, just leave me there. Then 8 in the morning, they decided to wake me up and take me to the emergency center near the beach. And I walk in, and this doctor's all pissed off at me because I'm not the first dumbass teenager he met in his life. No, I had 16 beers. So the night before, this man decided to shoot me for a painkiller. Yeah, I think like a Demerol Buzzwell or serve cocktail to start the day. Let's see, sat down, he goes, "What happened to you?" "Well, I fell into the bonfire." When you fell in, did you breathe in or did you scream? Screaming. What would you do? And instantly the dude's right in my face. He got me chin in his fist. Says, "Good. If we breathed in, son, guess what? The higher word claps you lungs who have died." Well, now you look like Jesus. And Jesus, you need breath mint. So he leaves the office, comes back 10 minutes later. He goes, "I called your father." He says, "Get your ass home, quit being a wussy," and then he hung up. Thank you.
In action.
Hello, my name is Adriana Coleman. I can be telephoned at 720-541-3767. Okay. I've been standing with you. I've been standing right here with you, Troy. I've given 18 years of my life to stand in the same spot with you. What about my life, What about me? You're not the only one who got wants and needs. But I held on to you. I gave you everything I had. Every part of me I could find to give you. And upstairs in that room, with the darkness falling in on me, I tried to erase the fact that you wasn't the finest man in the world. And wherever you was going, I was going too. Because you were my husband. And that was the only way I was gonna survive as your wife. You're always saying what you give and what you don't have to give. But you take too. You take. And you don't even know when somebody's giving. Thank you.
Nice.
I'll see.
We'll see.
All right.
This is the range.
I've been standing with you. I've been standing right here with you, Troy. I've given everything I had for you. And I held on to you. You were my husband. I owed you everything I had. Every part of me I could find to give you. And upstairs in that room, with the darkness falling in on me, I tried to erase the fact that you wasn't the finest man in the world. And wherever you was going, I was going too. Because you was my husband. And that was the only way I was gonna survive as your wife.
Very good. Thank you.
Amber Ashley, Lincoln Talent. Oh yes, I loved you. So many things. Safety, verse exchanged, letters. I would cough and the phone would ring and it would be you asking if I was all right. You could imitate me and make me laugh. Buy me a little thing. I would make you spaghetti and you would be so grateful. Even Pavarotti himself couldn't have made better spaghetti. We were at a restaurant and a woman came up to you flirting. Right there in front of her, you laced your fingers with mine, showing her who you loved. But the most memorable was the tennis shoe. Oh my God, I cried. After the week in the tropics where we collapsed, a month later, not having spoken, you sent me a tennis shoe. For days I looked at it not knowing why. Then one morning, barefoot, I slipped my foot into it. Sand. Grains of sand from 7,000 miles away still in it. Each one the size of a memory. I will love you forever for that moment. I cried. I cried for us. But when we had fell apart, you didn't understand that I would be back. That if you had let me live my life, I would have loved you forever. But everything you said, and everything you did, every touch at night, every kiss, every loving comment had this sentence attached to it. Maybe now she'll love me. And that made you weak. If I can't love someone who's strong, then why love at all?
Thank you. First part of that dialogue, not going all the way through it, but I'd like to hear you as if you are dumping this guy and you like in his face and project, give us a lot more projection.
Okay.
Just so we can see a different range, all right?
Okay.
Okay?
Oh yes, I loved you. So many things. Safety, words exchanged, letters. I would cough and the phone would ring and it would be you asking if I was all right. You can imitate me, make me laugh, buy me a little thing. I would make spaghetti for you and you would be so grateful. Even Pavarotti himself couldn't have made better spaghetti. We went to a restaurant and a woman came up to you flirting, and right there in front of her, you laced your fingers with mine, showing her who you loved.
Very good. Okay, thank you. Anybody have something for Lee?
Rolling.
Hello, my name is Brenna Sales. I have no agency, and my email is Brenna, I hope you know how to spell that, .sales@ucdenver.edu. And I'm 20. Cool. Don't bring Helen inside, Paris. She'll only bring doom on our city. Doom. How come no one ever listens to me? Apollo? Is that you? Get over here. I thought you gave me the power to see the future. But nobody listens to me. And now I see the walls of Troy falling down, and no one will listen to me about that either. Fine print? What fine print? I can't read this. It's a bunch of drawings. It's all Greek to me. What? It says that? How could you do this to me? You gods. I think you're so smart. Well, I know what happens to you. And I'm not telling. See you never, Apollo. Yay.
So try it with being really flat on it. You know, you're angry about this. So be more flat across the board.
Okay.
Like that.
Don't bring Helen inside, Paris. She'll only bring doom on our city. Doom. How come no one ever listens to me? Apollo? Is that you? Get over here. I thought you gave me the power to see the future. But no one listens to me. And now I see the walls of Troy falling down, and no one will listen to me about that either. Fine print? What fine print? I can't read this. It's a bunch of drawings. It's all Greek to me. What? It says that? How could you do this to me? You guys think you're so smart. Well, I know what happens to you. And I'm not telling. See you never, Apollo.
And action.
Hi, my name is Pavel Varick, and I am independent.
Contact? I'm sorry. Oh, contact information?
Oh, you can call me at 720-839-4487. Thank you. Have you ever had a dream that when it just stuck there with you? Like for me, I had a dream that once I don't usually remember unless they're quite portentous. Do you know what that word means? No? It means when you dream about something that's going to happen. Like when I was a young boy, I had a dream that a crow came to me and said, "Your aunt is going to die." I was so scared. I ran right to my parents room, woke him up, and told him, I say, oh, don't worry about it. Just go back to bed. It's just a dream. But the next day, my Aunt Stacy passed away. It wasn't a few days later that I had another dream. That same crow came back to me and said, your daddy's going to die. I don't even know what to do then. When I finally had the courage to tell him, he told me, don't worry. But I could tell that he was rattled. The next few hours, he started walking around, not knowing what to do. When he finally left, he was gone for a long time. When he finally got back, he told my mom, you wouldn't believe the kind of day I had. It looked like an axe was just about to fall on his head. She said, you think you had it bad? This morning, the milkman dropped dead on the front porch. Because you see, my mother is banging the milkman. Paul Barrick, Independent.
All right. Can I ask you to just do one more read?
Yes.
But I want you to, you had a tendency to say every word.
Yeah.
Let it flow, let it flow. You're sharing this information, you're basically telling us long a joke. But you're trying to make it serious. You're telling someone that. Don't give the punchline at the end. Just say the milkman died and that's it. Okay. Don't tell us, oh, it turns out. Let the audience believe it. But don't even slow down until you get to that part. You know, you're showing some emotion that you don't have to have. You know, don't get emotional with it at all until then my dad came back. And then that kind of strikes you if you want us to believe this story. That's when your emotion should come in. So cross over to it then. All right? Okay. But in the beginning, let it fly, man. Okay? All right, I will go.
And my number is 72. Oh, does he want it or not?
Oh, I gave him your...
Oh, cool. Fantastic. Okay.
All right, here we go. Roll.
Rolling.
Hello, my name is Pavel Barrick, and I am independent. My number is 720-839-4487. Have you ever had a dream that something just happened? Like for me, I dreamt that when I was young, I had a dream that when I was young, oh sorry.
It's okay. Just go right through it. Get us, you're telling us the little story, let the story flow, Pavel.
All right. Usually I don't remember these dreams, unless they're quite portentous. Do you know what that word means? It means when you dream about something that's gonna happen. Like when I was young, I had a dream that this crow came to me and said, your aunt is going to die. I was so scared, I went right to my parents and woke them up, but they told me, oh, don't worry about it. Just go back to bed, it's just a dream. But the next day, my Aunt Stacy passed away. It wasn't a few days later that same crow came back to me and said, your daddy's going to die. I didn't even know what to do. When I finally had the courage to go up to him and tell him, he said, oh, don't worry about it. But I could tell that he was rattled. It wasn't a few hours later that he left. And when he finally came back, he looked as if he was ready for an axe to drop on his head. He told my mother, I just had the worst day ever. She said, you think you had it bad. This morning, the milkman dropped dead on the porch.
Okay, Pavel,